What's going on, everybody? I'm a little late to the party here. I heard about the news just like everybody else did, and super unfortunate news for Jason Verrett. Um, Out for the season with a torn Achilles. Um, a lot of 49er fans like myself are looking forward to see possibly getting him back, seeing he could be a part of this team for the second half, especially with the injury to Emmanuel Mosley. But that is not to be. It actually happened yesterday, and we're just finding about it today. I saw a tweet that was kind of um, referring to something by someone who covers the 49ers, and a lot of people were trying to pick what that tweet was actually about. And I'm thinking somebody substantial got hurt. Some people were thinking it could have been a personal thing that this guy was referencing in his tweet. And sure enough, it was a player, Jason Verrett, out for the season. The guy has been snake bitten his whole career. There is a tweet. I'm going to find it, and I'll kind of bring it up. I hope I can find it here. Give me 1 second. It has to do with his injuries and how he's been hurt over the last, I think, since 2016. Here we go. So, Jason Verrett's injuries. Torn left ACL, 2016. Torn left Achilles, 2018. Torn right ACL, 2021. Torn right Achilles, 2022. So I think it's on. I think we can honestly say that his football career is probably over. You feel from personally as a human being, because you got to understand that these guys live for this, and this is their life, and this is their well-being, or what not their well-being, but their this is what gives them the money to live the life that they want to live. This is their craft, and he's put so much into it constantly to come back just for his body to just give up on him. And I think just sometimes we just have to come up with the fact that some human bodies are just not made for professional sports. I mean, hell, I'm an old man now and I'm starting to break down, but I'm 40, two going on 43. This guy is, this has been his whole career since he was drafted into the NFL. So super unfortunate. It sucks because the Niners really could use him right now going into the second half at that other cornerback spot other than Charvarius Ward. You wonder if the Niners are going to make any roster moves and bring somebody in to fill in for him or to fill in on the roster, or if they're just going to sign somebody up from the practice squad. It's very sad and unfortunate. I'm going to say what's up to the chat real quick. Joseph Israel, I don't think I've ever seen you in here before, but if you have been in here, I can't say he's washed up. I just think that it's a wrap on his career, honestly. It's not anything he did personally, but yeah. I think washed up would mean like maybe he played his career and now he's just no good. I think it's time for him to call it a day. Raphael 562 Niners says, "What's up, Aaron and everyone?" Yeah, just a real quick stream just to kind of get the pulse on everybody and see how everybody's feeling. Raphael once again says, "I'm gutted for the guy. Really unfortunate." Niner Game Wolfcast, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing all right tonight. Naomi says, "Wave the man." Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, he's going to be on injured reserve, so I don't think he'll count against the roster. But yeah, super sad and unfortunate. 49ers Chanel says, "What's up, Faithful? How you doing?" And of course, Raphael 62 again says, "Who needs to step up more than the DBs?" No, probably offensive tackle. Sentinel says, "Do we activate Dante Johnson?" I would assume so. Him, trying to think who they could, other corners. There's nothing really out there, guys. I mean, this is like what, week 9, 10, 11, whatever. Not exactly like there's a boatload of corners just sitting on the market ready to be signed. So yeah, pretty unfortunate news. It's been a pretty slow week news-wise going, getting ready for the Chargers just because, the Niners have been on a bye week. So this definitely is something that a lot of people are going to be talking about. Like I said, I'm a little late to the party. A lot of people were talking about this exactly when it happened. I wasn't able to jump on, but I figured I would come on here and just talk to you guys. What do you guys think? Who steps in? Do you think it's going to be more of the Diamador Lenore show. I would assume that's who it's going to be, right? I mean, who else do they really have that can play that other outside corner? Womack's really small, so he's more suited for the slot. He's a really small cornerback. I think he's 5'9", maybe 5'8", 5'9", around there. So outside corner he's not really built for that. He's just small, physically, smaller build. So, bigger receivers would have their way. But man, this 49er defense, man, they're going to be getting a lot of guys back. And then to hear this, I mean, he's never played this season, so it's not like we're losing somebody that's been on the field. But it still sucks, right? It still sucks. Shout out to New Zealand. From New Zealand. What's going on, man? He says Simone quarterback says unfortunate for JV, but hopefully we can continue to make progress and contribute to a better second half. Right. I mean, that's all we can hope for right now. I mean, it's not, listen, he hasn't played this season, so it's not like we're missing him. You know what I mean? But all of us in our minds, especially myself, we're thinking, man, if he can come back and kind of eventually take over that other corner spot and then kind of push people down the depth chart where they belong, as far as like where they belong on the team depth wise, it would have been the perfect situation. But now that's all out the window. He's gone. You would have to think that this is his career. You'd have to think that his career is over at this point, unfortunately. I just don't see a way he's going to come back again next year. I'm not saying that he won't. He might. Maybe he's just determined that he wants to play one more season. But if I was him personally, I would call it a day. Raphael 562 says Ambry Thomas needs to step up. Yeah, he's pretty bad. He hasn't progressed. He was kind of the guy they picked on in training camp this year. So, like I said, sad and unfortunate. Ringen says we get our offensive line back too. Yeah, I mean, Trent Williams is here. Everybody's pretty much back. I mean, we have McGlinchey, of course. I mean, he's played absolutely horrible. But yeah, I mean, the offensive side of the ball, we're pretty healthy, I would assume. But Elijah Mitchell coming back this week, I guess says he's going to play. So, so sad, man. So gutting. I saw the news and I thought someone was like joke tweeting. You know what I mean? You know how people are. They fake celebrity deaths. They fake a lot of stuff. So that's what I thought it was. But it sucks. We are going to run the ball hard. I mean, we have an amazing backfield now. It sucks that Jeff Wilson Jr. had to go, but I don't know. Christian McCaffrey's pretty damn good if he can stay healthy, and Elijah Mitchell ain't no slouch either. So hopefully that's kind of the 1-2 that the Niners are using. Could be wrong. I mean, I just don't. I mean, if you listen to the press clipping from Kyle, he wasn't too happy about getting rid of Jeff Wilson Jr. So sucks. If Verrett does come back, what's his timetable to be ready by training camp? Dude, I have no idea. I just don't see it happening. I really don't. I really don't see him coming back. It's Achilles are weird. I mean, is it a full calendar year? Is it 18 months? I'm not sure. I just don't see it happening, Raphael, to be honest with you. Sucks for Verrett. I see him retiring. Yeah, Bashar. It sucks. It sucks really bad. I wasn't going to go live, but I just thought I'd wanted to get on here and kind of like get everybody's opinion. It sucks, man. That's all you can really say is it sucks. I was looking forward to him playing, to be honest with you. Bashar says Achilles is a tough one to come back from. Yeah. I mean, remember Richard Sherman had some issues with the staples and stuff that were attached. You know, the Achilles were attached to the bone. He had some issues with that one of the seasons, and he still had some soreness. So I honestly don't see him coming back. I just hope he's good financially and he can retire and be in a good place. But he's a fighter, so you never know, guys. He might come back. I just don't see it. Itchy says both Achilles and 2 ACLs. Yeah, it's all lower body. Isn't that crazy, man? Isn't that crazy? To blow out, it's like he blew out all 4 tires, man. If he was a car, like he blew them all out at some point in his life. That's, I mean, how does that even happen? I would love to do study on athletes that are living to see if there is a predisposed gene in your body that says you're going to have really bad genetics. Because some people can go through life and never lose any teeth, never have any cavities, never break any bones. And then there's people that got rotten ass teeth, bad bones. They break, they tear, they're injured, they hurt themselves. I'm kind of in that latter part. I just don't understand it. There's not anything you can really, there's nothing you can really do at this point. Clown Man says, poo. Oh my God. What are you doing, like the JR from wrestling? He says, thanks for the updates. Welp. Yeah. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks a lot, Clown Man. Big time. And the rims, too. Yeah, he blew the whole deal off. The car completely bottomed out. So, yeah, it sucks. No more Revenge of the Sith lights? No, I figured I'd try the blue. Makes me look more tan. Doesn't it, guys? It makes me look browner a little bit because I'm super pale right now. I'm going to be actually changing, hopefully, to downstairs, and I don't know if I'm going to have the lights anymore. I kind of have a little corner that I'm going to try to set up and put the desk down there, have a wall. I could put some things on the wall. I got a couple glowing neon signs, a couple other signs. I got a Joe Montana street sign that's probably about 5 feet long. So have a different little background. I see a lot of people with their channels with sweet ass backgrounds, and they've started 3 years after me. So I might have to try something. That's what my brother said, Clown Man. That's what my brother said. He thinks that it could have been an overcompensation from having to do so much with the knee. That's what he said. It's funny that you say that because my brother, who's a Dolphins fan, he was just like, maybe it over, and it happens sometimes. You want to strengthen some part of your body, that other parts kind of go to, they go to crap. So who knows, man? At this point. Itchy says he's from Fairfield, about an hour from San Francisco. This is a dream team, and I feel for him. Yeah, that really sucks, man. He's really likable. And the thing is, when he played, when he was healthy, he was really good, like super good. Like he shut down DeAndre Hopkins. And not a lot of people can do that successfully when their quarterback's playing good. I mean, Kyler Murray's been really bad this year, but man. I feel like the Niners didn't have any bad luck when it came to injuries. They wouldn't have any at all. You know the saying. Kind of nice weather out here in the East Coast, guys. It was up to 70s in the 70s today. How you guys doing with weather outside? It's funny. I posted that song from the Beach Boys on my Instagram story called California Dreamin', thinking it was going to be really cold today. And the fact that it's been warm, it has kind of made me happy. So, yeah, guys, it really sucks. Definitely we'll be talking about this in tomorrow's show with not Carcast, with the Mean the Dream. Apologize for that. Looking to have possibly another guest on with me tomorrow, maybe the Camperman Report. So definitely stay tuned for that. Itchy says, that's what happened with Klay Thompson, the ACL first, then the Achilles. Yeah, the fact that he's back after everything is amazing. But with Verrett, it's been an ongoing thing the last, what was he drafted in 15, 16? I think he's had like one healthy season or two. The rest of them have been all season-ending injuries. Clownman says, at least next year we might be able to keep Mosley because the market hit from his injury. Yes, just too bad. It's like, it's 70s because the Hurricane Nicole bring the heat up here. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Sorry. 67 in SoCal. I would love to live in Southern California, to be honest with you. I like cooler fall weather, but I don't like cold weather. Like, I hate winter. Hate it. It's super depressing. It's really cold. And it gets really cold over here. And I mean, it gets even colder the more north you go, of course, right? Canada. But yeah, I feel like it, I haven't broken out the snow blower yet. It's still in one of my sheds. I got to go get that and fill it up with some gas, see if it still works. I just ran the mower out. No more gas in that. So, yeah. When you own a house, you got to do all that stuff. You got to run your mower till it's out of gas or put some sort of stabilizer in it so the gas doesn't gunk up as you sit it for 6 months. But um, quick quick channel news. I've been out of work since the middle of October. I might have to go back because I don't have any accrued time, even though I'm out on workers' comp. I need to possibly go back even with my injured knee. So I don't know, guys. I mean, the schedule's not really going to change too much because I kind of built my schedule from when I was working. But yeah, I'm going to be a little bit down in the dumps as far as physically, though. So if I come on stream and I look like I just got my ass kicked, then you understand why. 58 in the bay. Yeah, it's always cooler near the water. I wouldn't mind living near the bay, to be honest with you. Sorry, guys, my nose is itching. We are going to be running the ball hard this weekend because the offensive line is back. Yeah, you mentioned that. Thank you. Yeah, we should be good in the offensive side of it, as you know, as long as nobody gets hurt, right? But yeah, man, what a blow! It's really, really sad. That's pretty much the gist of it, guys. I mean, I could keep going and we could keep talking about it, but there's nothing really else to really talk about. Like I said, I might be changing the setup location, so the area of where my stream comes from might look different, but I am definitely digging the blue back here. The red, it seems like you can see a lot more. The blue kind of hides everything, so it's pretty nice. But yeah, unfortunate news. Tomorrow I am at 9:30 Eastern time, 6:30 Pacific with Amin the Dream. And then next week, as usual, it's NWO Monday. Me and Ted on Wednesdays, and Friday again with Amin. I'm looking to stream possibly with BD Peacock from the Locked On 49ers podcast. I talked to him. He said he would do something with me next week. So that's going to be awesome. We'll just have to figure out the time and place. So at least 4 streams going into next week. I think this week I've had Monday, 2 on Wednesday. I was on Wayne Breezy's show. Props to Wayne Breezy. He's awesome, by the way. And then, of course, Friday's show. So 4 shows. This, we'll say it's 5. This is like a mini show. Minded. Oh, okay. You were saying you're going to check Bashar. Yeah. Do me a favor, guys. If you haven't already subscribed, go subscribe to the 49er Minded's channel. Bashar, my buddy from the NWO show. Really good content creator. Really good talking to the people. He's just a fantastic guy to listen to. He had a really great interview with Larry Krueger that he did, I don't know, 6 months ago, maybe. Probably one of the best interviews I've seen from, someone like us who's just a YouTuber. I mean, just great questions, really engaging. Him and Larry had a lot in common because I guess they come from the same part of the country in California. So it was a really good interview. So if you guys haven't already subscribed to 49er Minded, go subscribe to him. He's really, really good. He's one of my better friends on YouTube, to be honest with you. There's a lot of people on YouTube, and I'm not close to all of them, but there's some definitely that I'm close to. No doubt, my brother. I got mad love for you. Plus he makes pizza, and he puts it on his Instagram all the time. He's got a wood fire oven over there in Seattle where he lives. And I love pizza. Quick question for any 49er fans that are East Coasters. When the Niners get a chance to play, hopefully Buffalo or the New York Jets or Giants or somebody in the next coming year or so, I think I'm going to end up going to my first NFL game. So anybody who lives near me, I'll let you guys know when next year's schedule comes out, if there's any East Coast games, I might have to make the trek and do it. I've never been to an NFL game before. It's pretty lame, I know. Another quick bit of information. You don't live in, that's right. Okay, never mind. Why did I think you lived in Seattle? Who am I thinking of? I'm sorry. My nephew decided that he's going to get back into streaming, right? He used to game stream. So he's buying some stuff, microphone, camera, whatever. So stay tuned for a little bit of news on that my nephew might actually start joining possibly the NWO stream, or we might do a stream all our own. My channel initially was gonna be me and my nephew, but he backed out. He said he couldn't commit, so it ended up becoming a single person deal. But be on the lookout for that. I'm definitely can't wait. Hopefully he comes on and we have a lot of fun. He and me are very similar in our approach to the Niners. We're East Coasters, so we're kind of negative on the Niners. We're very open about our displeasure, but yeah, stay tuned for that. You said your Flagstaff's in Arizona, right? I'm an idiot. I don't know my geography. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Yeah, Robert, unfortunately, yeah. Tore his Achilles, out for the season, man. It's Robert, he's got to be done, right? His career's got to be over, unfortunately. That's too bad. It's really too bad. I'm trying to think of any other 49er news that we could report that's happening right now. I'm going to talk about it tomorrow, but there is definitely news on. I don't know if you guys caught the injury news to what's his name? Sam's and Ebucom, strained calf or strained quad in practice on Monday. So he's questionable for this week. And I know that Jordan Willis has been cleared to practice. So some good news coming out of a lot of bad news. But yeah, the Jason Verrett injury is probably one of the worst things to happen in quite a while. I just can't believe. I knew something was coming based on a couple of tweets that people who surround the 49ers, they kind of let on that something happened, but no one was really saying the specifics. And then literally I jumped on Twitter like all of you guys, and boom, it's just all the way down. Crazy. Hey, Verrett, DB coach for the 49ers next season. That would suck for him. Be awesome for us, but it would suck for him. 49er Minus says it's okay, and you could always talk about the 80s music and Star Wars if you run out of Niner talk. Yeah. Big Star Wars fan here, guys. I'm a big Star Wars fan. Definitely. I got the good guy lights behind me. I got the light side of the Force. Usually I have the red, the Sith side of things, because I'm an angry guy a lot of times. So it fits me. Who's the next man? It's going to have to be Diamador Lenore. I mean, he's going to be the guy. I wonder if the Niners are going to do something with Dante Johnson and bring him up off the practice squad. I think he's on the practice squad right now. I don't know if he's on the active 53. If anybody knows in the comments, if Dante Johnson is already on the 53, let me know. But yeah, he's definitely one guy. I'm trying to think who. There was somebody on this team that played really well in the preseason, and I know the Niners have on their practice squad. I just can't remember his name, but it's another corner. I think Hollerman is going to be possibly moved into the rotation too. He's a back end low depth chart corner. So crazy, man. We got 9 draft picks. We need to at least 2 to 3 cornerbacks in the draft and stop drafting little cornerbacks. Yeah, no, we got to get some big ones. Quantrez Knight, thank you very much, man. That's exactly who I was thinking of. Quantrez Knight. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I can't spell his name either. It's okay. Please don't call Norman. No, please. He little though. Yeah, Ambry. That's the one thing about where is it? Where'd you go? That's the thing about Ambry Thomas. He regressed like hell between last year and this. He was getting toasted in training camp this year. Anytime he saw a highlight, he was usually the guy that was getting torn apart. So yeah, totally unfortunate. Dante Johnson Island, my favorite Twitter handle. Yeah, that's a great Twitter handle. It's so funny that he's literally been on this team for what, about 6-8 years. Every time you think they're going to get rid of him, he's still here. Womack, unfortunately, is too small to play outside cornerback. So he's probably more suited for the slot. He's just not big enough. He got toasted, if you remember, when we were playing at Atlanta. So he's probably going to stay in the slot or in the rotation for the slot. So it looks like, I wonder if Jimmy Ward is going to play corner with the slot too. Now that this injury kind of confirms that we're going to pretty much be the same team going forward. So definitely something to look for. Raphael says Dante has 9 lives. Yeah, he's like a cat, dude, for sure. But that's pretty much it, guys. Figured I'd come on here and kind of pick everybody's brain about, you see, I just did the Macho Man thing. Pick everybody's brain about the situation here. I'll be on tomorrow with Amin the Dream and possibly the Camperman Report channel. I'll let you guys know about that. Like I said, I got something in the works next week with Brian Peacock from Locked On 49ers. He said he would do something with me next week, so that'll be like 4 shows. But I just figured I'd come on here, kind of, talk to everybody, see what they feel. Kind of sucks. Brian Culp just popped in real quick. He said, dude, Jason's career's over. It is, man. It's unfortunate. Thanks for popping in as I'm leaving. I appreciate it. But yeah, this guy says the club on his hand. I don't know about QB. No, I guess it's a little bit smaller now. They said it's almost like a glove. So it will be interesting to see. I think once that comes off, we'll definitely see a better version of him. But he hates playing the slot corner. I mean, if you saw his body language in that game against the Rams, he didn't look like he wanted to be out there. It sucks though, guys. But thanks for popping in, everybody. Brian, sorry that you popped in right at the end, but thanks for coming in anyways. Like I said, I got about 4 shows working, and I'm actually gonna try to work on a couple other people that are from other shows and have them come on. I don't know if you guys know who David McNew, Brian Culp's in the chat. Might even have Ty Elston on again. Ty Elston was on the NWO stream on Monday. He's really good. So thanks again for coming in here. Like I said, this was just an unplanned thing. I figured I'd come on and talk. So next time, guys, till next time, guys, stay safe and healthy. Everybody take care. Have a great rest of your night. And sucks that he's out, but there's nothing we can do about it, guys. Talk to you later. See ya.